When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, you chase something greater, no matter how difficult the path. On the dirt, in the sand, and beyond. The new 2024 Ridgeline Passport and Pilot, part of our most rugged trail sport lineup yet. From Honda.
Another great event here at Thibodaux Family Church, and of course, Pastor Dwayne Bland and his wife Rachel, and others in attendance tonight making this happen. And right over my shoulder, the New Orleans Baton Rouge Steamship Pilots Association sending funds here to make sure that kids, and I'll walk out the shot as Dwayne Dupre shows some of the kids coming in tonight, they're going to have a great Christmas because many people work to find gifts specifically catered to these children. How did this all come about? Let's find out.
All right, look, real briefly, because this thing's about to get rolling, and so we want to take a moment to, first of all, thank all of you for being here with us. In a little while, there's going to be probably some different levels of dignitaries statewide, locally, from executives from Walmart, perhaps, I think may be here. So there's several things that are going to be taking place. But the big thing of what we're doing today is we're reaching out. The Steamboat Pilots Association reached out to Brian Fontenot to bring Christmas to the children in this area that need help. Under the guidance of Miss Heather here, there was a lot of searching, a lot of work with the school board system, and a lot of personal contact with families to get the needs that the children wanted fulfilled. A lot of work went through the background. A lot of thank you can go out to Sheriff Craig Webb. I mean, what they offered to us between personnel from the office all the way to trustees who came and helped us. Through those of you who are here, in all kind of ways, you guys assisted us to get this ready. So showtime is soon, and what we're asking you to do is almost thinking about your visit to Disney World, how you were pampered, cared for, loved on. People watched over the tables when they were finished eating. You were able to pick up, somebody picked up your plate. They got them prepared for the event they were going to go to. Well, there's 3 Santas in the front. Families are going to begin to be called into the front. They're going to have their experience up there. All their packages are ready. We're ready to distribute. So it ought to be a fun night. There's going to be different things that will be happening here as well. Ms. Heather can inform you on that. But I think the big thing that we want to make sure that you know of is that to share the love of Jesus in this moment is the most important thing.
So Heather, I know you have been working feverishly trying to get these presents and trying to get different things. How was it?
It was amazing, amazing. A roller coaster. Thank goodness we had so much help. Late nights. I closed for a week with Walmart. So we had extra helpers. We had the sheriff's office that came in. We had friends and family. I still don't have my own Christmas tree up, much less a present bought. But this was extremely a special occasion to do, a special event to do for 151 kids that we have actually personalized every single gift that they had. Many families I will never forget.
But doesn't this touch you differently? I'm sure over the years you bought presents for kids and all that and did the traditional Christmas. But when you step out in a charity setting, that's a different deal. Doesn't it give you a different feeling?
Absolutely, absolutely. It was more of a mission to make their wish come true, a mission to make them extra happy, to make their families feel joy and just have a happy night and have a happy occasion, fellowship. We're all the same. We're all the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great setting, and I can't wait to see kids rush through. And then I want to see the eyes.
I can't wait either. I'm excited. I hope that it goes flawlessly. This group of people that we've been together shopping for a week have been amazing. They're lifelong friends now, and I think that we'll create a great evening for them.
You know, I thought about breaching the contract of tradition and walking back there and trying to catch Santa Claus on camera, but I thought twice about it. I said, we just have to wait till he comes out.
Absolutely. I think we'll catch some special moments, and I think that this will be a fantastic night.
So, Pastor, how does this all happen? How do the kids get chosen? It seems like they're coming in. It's a good little crowd starting to gather. How do they get to come?
I'm going to give you a little bit of a background. We do a lot of supportive Christmas work throughout our community that's unknown to everybody. And one day I was sitting around speaking with one of the ladies that helps us head that up. And I said, one day the Lord will open up a door for us to do something different and unique where we really get to impact the community as a whole. And then 3 days later, Representative Thibodaux called and says, I'd like you to host this event for me. And he explained what it was about. So that's when I called Mr. J with the Pilots Association, kind of gave me a little bit of an update. We partnered with Heather, and the event started. So we started reaching out to a few churches that are associated with me, that go to Baton Rouge with me when we bring pastors. And we kind of knew that the churches take care of themselves. And there may not be a big need there. And so at that point, we knew that we would need help. So Heather reached out to Lafourche Parish School Board, and then they assisted us from there, helping us with those that they know would need some help. And so that's how the journey began, and here we are today.
What was the favorite gift you got as a kid?
The most memorable one is that as a young teenager, I had a cousin who was my friend but cousin, and his dad had bought him a Sweet 16 Browning shotgun, and I enjoyed shooting his gun. He would allow me to shoot it, which was pretty cool, and one Christmas my dad bought me one. And so I still have it today. It wasn't that long ago my dad said, do you still have that gun? I said, absolutely. He says, man, I thought you would have sold that thing. I said, it'll never leave the family. You gave that gift to me. So I would think that's probably the best.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights.
So Jay, tell me about tonight. Big event. A lot of kids going to be coming through the door and having a grand old time with Santa Claus. But how does this all get started?
Well, we started about 21 years ago, and we usually do locations along our route, which is between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. But we've extended out a little further this time to your area. Last year we were over in the area a little bit further from here, and we just reached out to you all and asked if we can do it in your area, and you said yes. So.
All right. And Kathy, you describe yourself as just a wife, but I think there's more to it. This is a joy to be around a lot of kids who are going to have a good time.
It is, and they've been doing this for a bunch of years in different churches, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You
have to give some good support. So he looks like he's the man in charge, but they got to be a good woman behind him.
Well, behind every good man, there is a good woman,
all
right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear right there. So, and what's the best present you ever got in your lifetime, Jay?
Well, maybe her.
Oh, that is one heck of an answer. That's a great answer. That's the smartest answer you've ever given, isn't it?
I suppose. But I guess the best, though, is to know Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior.
Amen. What a great event, and I know you are heavily involved in it, but I guess I always like to ask the question, why?
So look, I have a very close relationship with the river pilots. So many people in our community really don't even know what river pilots are, what they do, the importance of their job, and how they navigate commerce on the Mississippi River. So when they reached out to me, I mean, really, Martin, I thought it was going to be this small event. I didn't think it was going to be $50,000, right? And they asked me to choose a church. So as you know, for years and years and years, Dwayne Bland and his wife here at Thibodaux Family Church has just been instrumental in our community, from storms to Night to Shine that you're involved with. So I immediately came over to Dwayne and my legislative aide, Heather Babin, and put this together. And so we work closely to find these families, and it's important. So as children are walking in tonight, you can see the smiles on their faces, and we haven't opened the gift yet, but we are about to open over 1,000 gifts, I believe, that they're going to tear apart, and these children are going to enjoy Christmas. And I think that's what it's about. As elected officials, sometimes we take tough questions and we got to give tough answers, but tonight it's about spreading joy.
And what impressed me the most is these kids gave certain presents they wanted, and y'all went find them.
Yeah, so I wasn't on the boots on the ground as it pertaining to finding. I think you even helped find some gifts for us, right? We had some special requests from some NFL teams that you reached out and went get those gifts. So it was about not just finding a gift, it was about finding the gift, and the gift that the children wanted, so they could have what they wanted. And look, I want to be honest, like I spent some time and looked at them, and everything from Bibles to reading books to NFL jerseys. I think people would be amazed with some of these children when you least expecting what they asked for and what they did ask for, what they'll get tonight.
That was great of you to do this and get involved. And just shows me what kind of heart you have. And thank you for stepping up. And besides being a referee on the sidelines and having fun, this stuff hits you right in.
Yeah, no, it certainly does. Look, I've had a couple of nights and conversations with my legislative aide, and I think she's been touched too by conversations that we're having with children about what they want, and again, what they'll get tonight. So this is a special event for our community. A lot of elected officials here, the mayor, Kevin Clement. Look, Sheriff Weber has been instrumental. We no way to put this together without him in the use of inmate labor. How do you wrap 1,000 gifts? So he brought female inmates to us and was able to help us wrap all the gifts. And he sent his ladies from his office to buy gifts, and it took days and days and days to buy all these gifts. So it was definitely a team effort led by Thibodaux Family Church, Dwayne Bland, and Heather, and Senator Fazy's legislative aide, Miss Lucy Thibodaux. They were kind of the brains behind putting all this together, and I can assure you tonight's going to be magical for many children.
State Rep, thank you so much, Brian. We appreciate it. God bless you too.
No, God bless you, and thank you all you do for our community, and being on the sideline at the Edie White game with us, and I'm sure we'll see you in February for Night to Shine right here in this same church.
So, Senator, another big event, and I know you were involved in this and helped out, but isn't this what it's all about when you get to see kids come in, and in a few short moments, we're going to see a lot of them ecstatic about what they received?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it was real exciting to be part of this event. Everybody's worked hard to put this thing together. I mean, the tons of labor hours that's went into this has been fantastic to make such a good turnout and to do so much for so many families that are in need of helping seeing their kids have a great Christmas.
I don't know if you noticed, because senators know a lot about a lot, but Santa Claus is in that back room chilling out, getting ready.
He's definitely ready, and he's got the presents ready to go. And the biggest thing about this is the families have got to where Santa knows what the kids want.
Yeah. And so, how's it going in your life? You've had a bunch of kids, so you know how to handle getting presents to kids and all that, and having a pipeline to Santa. As a senator, do you have a easier pipeline to Santa?
I don't think so, not with 12 grandkids. So it's just a challenge for us too with 12 grandkids at this point. So it's all about, just getting it done, getting time to do it.
Mayor, another great event here at Thibodaux Family Church. Kids are coming in, they're excited, they're getting presents, but they're eating a great meal before, then Santa's coming.
Yeah. So look, I just drove here. I drove up in the back. There's a line of people, probably 100, 150 out the back of this church. Once again, Dwayne Bland outdoes himself. He just opens his home to everybody. I see Representative Fontenot here, Representative Facey here. all these dignitaries. This is what Christmas is all about, helping out the people. You can smell the food from the front door. I can't wait. Sure, I can't wait to grab a plate of food, but just to watch the look on these moms and dads' faces as their kids get presents. That's what it's all about.
Let me ask you, somebody told me you had a specific connection to get Santa Claus in Thibodaux.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I think we hold that little mistletoe up over City Hall, and he comes flying in every year. I don't know if I agree with all that, but look, Santa pays us all a visit, whether we realize it or not. We're blessed. I know I certainly am blessed to lead a city and a community that is as cohesive and as together as we are. And Dwayne Bland and his wife do an outstanding job. They're a huge part of our community. We value them. They value us. It's a partnership that just seems to fit. So Santa is welcome here any year, any day, any time.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.
So Angela, this is a big deal tonight.
Yes, it is.
Tell me about what's happening, and I know y'all excited to see some kids.
Yes. Well, I think this is the meaning of Christmas. Some very generous people donated some money, and we're going to bless some children.
Yeah. You ready to see some smiles?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be heartwarming.
Yes, and I love the magic of Christmas and the meaning of this, the reason for the season.
Krista, you've done a lot of things, been involved in a lot of things, but this is yet another event at Thibodaux Family Church that's going to bring a lot of joy to people.
Yes, everything that we do at the church is so heartwarming, and it's so good to see all the kids so happy. That's what brings joy. That's what brings joy to me, is seeing them happy and just serving the public. It's amazing to see them.
But you've been serving the public for a long time.
Almost too long.
Santa doesn't care. He's got you still on the good list. How about you? What's this mean to you?
This means a lot to me. Like Angela was saying, this is at the meaning of Christmas. It's giving. It's giving, 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 and to see the heart smelt of these wonderful kids. Make this a joyful time and a special time in their lives, which some of these may not have very many special times in their lives. So that's what we're here to bring, this special time in their life and touch the kids in a meaningful way.
So if I talk to Santa and I ask him about how, are you on the good list or the bad list?
I would say on a good list. I don't know if my wife would say I'd be on.
So Mr. Superintendent, good to see you at an event like this, and in a few short moments the doors will open and kids will come rushing in and they'll get to see a lot of gifts. And what's this mean to you? You were a kid once.
Yeah, absolutely. And raising 3 right now. Look, I love Christmas. My favorite time of year. Love watching kids with their anticipation of Christmas, and it's just a fun night for the community.
Yeah. With your job as superintendent, I know you're juggling all the time, and everybody's trying to find a little time to get their shopping done. Is it harder for you now as a superintendent, or does your wife sort of handle all that, or do you pitch in on the shopping?
My wife does alpha to omega. She does it all. I go to events like this, and I probably work more than I should, so super happy that she takes care of all that stuff. But we do so much in school that we don't do enough stuff like this. The truth is, moments like this, to just take a break, relax, and let the spirit of Christmas come into our hearts and have fun with the kids, we don't do enough of it. So I'm happy to be here.
What's the best Christmas gift you ever received?
Four-wheeler, hands down. Hands down. Santa Claus got me a four-wheeler. I think I was 14 years old. Still remembered. I was super surprised. I was convinced that it was not in the cards that year, but I was surprised Christmas morning.
Was it battery operated or gas?
No. This was a real deal four-wheeler. I think I was in the 8th or 9th grade. I don't know.
And did your dad make sure that Santa brought you a helmet too?
that's how the gift was revealed to me. I opened a box and it had a helmet in it. I'm like, what in the heck? Why would I need a helmet?
And then it all came to fruition.
Didn't happen, that's right.
All right. What a great showing at the Thibodaux Family Church here in Thibodaux. And as you can see, people just all over the place are coming into view. It's a festive event. Santa Claus is here. They're feeding the children first, then Santa Claus comes out and gives all the gifts. Certainly, we want to thank everyone who gathered here today and put a little bit of their heart in this to make it possible. With cameraman Dwayne Dupre, I think Santa Claus is coming. All right, Santa, you having fun today watching all these kids?
I tell you what, I'm enjoying. See their eyes light up with the gifts we giving them.
Yeah.
They're really enjoying it.
And who's your helper? What's your name?
Delaney.
And what's your last name, Delaney?
Boudreaux.
Boudreaux. You having fun watching all this?
Yes.
It's
It bringing tears to my eyes.
I talked to you on the phone and you said you wanted what?
A chain, like a diamond chain.
A diamond chain.
What? What you got, Junior? Show your mama your Show mama your bling,
What was the first thing you asked for?
Look. On like a jersey.
What kind of jersey?
On like a Michael Parsons signed jersey. No way. Look, Julia, it's signed up.
It is signed.
It is signed. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Is that what you wanted?
Yes, ma'am.
What would it be without the joy in people's hearts giving to people that need gifts? And they need gifts of love. That's the key thing. All these gifts were given out of love. Here at the Thibodaux Family Church, I'm Martin Falls with cameraman Dwayne Dupre. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.